Scorpion is here.
Scorpion. Vigilant?
I'm here.
Okay, I think that's everyone.
Hello.
Hello. So, where we last left off, you guys finally made it to Lingen.
Yay.
And you joined the Adventurers Guild. You signed up to join the Adventurers Guild. And then you decided to go on a mission to find a magical item. And once you accepted the mission, you went to eat and sleep. Actually, I don't think you guys slept. I think you just ate.
I mean, eventually would have gone and got some shut-eye and pick up in the morning kind of thing.
All right. And it is the morning. Do, 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 do.
Come strolling out of the quarters and guess where'd God the hell is his name? Our overseer,
Patron.
yeah, patron
Damon?
implies that he's paying us.
He's got a long name.
Yeah. But did he? I'm assuming he stayed back in the city. He didn't come and hang out with us, right?
Correct.
Okay, so breakfast for everyone. That, as far as I care about. Kind of give a laundry list to the boys. If they're present, if they're not present, I leave it like a little tacky note.
They are present, but they tell you they don't have that many clothes to wash, so...
Are they literate?
That would be good to know.
Because if not, I'm just going to drill it into them verbally.
They are not. Wow.
Okay,
Poor
so
guys.
over the course of breakfast, just go down the list. Like, okay, we need to knock out. We're going to take this portion here out. I'm going to try and find its carpenter before we head off on mission real quick and get some work started. As soon as you get this done, the night's yours. You still got your allowance and what have you. All that happy business does.
Alrighty.
Yay, hirelings.
Yay.
So we are going to look for a magic... Do we know what kind of magic item we're looking for?
Nope.
It seems like something we should know. Or at least what kind.
Most of the details and such we were supposed to follow up with Mr. Jamie in the morning, if I remember correctly. But I do want to pop into the city real quick, see if I can't find at least competent carpenter real quick. Just, there on the docks, see if there's one looking for work. So I would advise anyone who with personal belongings, as we are going to have a stranger aboard, and I mean, no offense, boys, you've been well behaved so far, and I hope you keep it up that way. But make sure your things are secure. If not, bring them with you.
Understood.
That was directed at them. You're going to be helping at least for the for the start of the morning. You're going to be work first, play second.
Alright. That was Tim who said that.
Just give Tim just give him the look. Like, really? Well, while we're gone, Tim, you're in charge. Don't fuck up.
Yes, sir. I've never fucked up yet. That being said, there is plenty of woodworkers on the dock.
I mean, we did kind of just take the boat from you. That's a pretty big fuck up.
We
That's not
did that.
that's not set in character, mind you. Just like
Okay.
just like you were kind of.
There were already a lot of deaths by the time we got to the boat, so...
But I don't know what other business anyone else has. Alexander, Astral, Took. I'm Took. Gar. I looked at Gar and my eye just went like slid over. Hell, Graves, do you need to pop by the local cemetery and ooh?
I believe me and Frederick have all I need.
I don't have anything of note I need to do.
Not that I forgot your orc. I'm still just pissed about Fire Pony.
So yeah, you can find woodworker, and there, like I said, there's a lot of them here. It's a good place for a lot of ships need work.
All right, let's see how much I'm just willing to invest here. Excuse me. Now I'm looking for probably at least a master and maybe 2 journeymen and a couple apprentices. Level of work. So I'll ask around for. Try not to take too much time. Just start getting quotes real quick while everyone's eating their breakfast.
What specifically are you asking them to do?
I'm looking to some of the unused space in the ship. We're looking to punch it out, get it structurally sound, so we can start the renovations. More fitting quarters for the adventuring type. Eventually move a small forge in there, that kind of stuff.
Just make it more usable for the crafters.
Well, it's mainly at this point in time invest a small start in framework.
Yeah, you get a couple quotes. They haven't been on the ship yet, and they haven't seen exactly how much work needs. But you get told just for like adding rooms and remodeling, it shouldn't cost more than maybe 100 gold or so.
All right.
I'm
Well, say if you look at the price of a hireling tall, that's actually pretty good.
just that would be more money than Ulrich has ever had.
Oh.
We get it, you're poor.
Oh. I just look at Tyler like, oh, is that what that feels like? I don't know who's come with me for these interactions.
I probably just followed you around.
Yeah,
You
that's
seem to be the one in charge, and he's used to following the person in charge.
I'm not the one. Let me be clear. I am not the one in charge. She's the one with the poofy hat. I just happen to be a little. I'm just a little more assertive. I'm a good first mate. I do everything I can to take as much pressure off her as possible. But yes, like I said, we're mainly looking at doing just solid framework to sort of be the groundwork for future work. So 100 gold. It's gonna be you can't miss it. I point at the giant fucking ship because apparently we are the big fish in the little river right now.
You are. Yeah, we'll start at 100, and after we kind of get a better look and maybe start some work, we can give you a more accurate.
Now, I mean, I would like to try and set a ceiling. Like, how much work are you looking to try and do, we'll say, over the course of a week? Don't want to press you out of any other work you might be doing.
It probably wouldn't be more than 150. So we'll say 150 as a ceiling for now.
That works. Shake his hand, lead him, kind of do the. Well, I'd like to unlock this wall out. Can we get this in a different color? I'm not sure how I feel about this eggshell. Maybe like a slightly less white eggshell. You know, that kind of. What is it? Insert like home swap TV show here.
Yes.
But we plan to have like just a small hutch here for for dry goods, and just spend just the early hours of the morning while again everyone's getting themselves up and running. Might upset some halflings. Ah, good callback, Tally. Good callback.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately, not in this world. But my men here, they'll help with the general labor. They're not skilled craftsmen by any means. I'm not looking to get them training per se, but if you need to help lift, Tim there, belying his size, is actually a mighty fine and strapping young lad, and he's been doing right by me. Ain't that right, Tim?
Yes.
Tim, you're embarrassing me in front of the crafters. I'll keep
He
that.
flexes for you.
Oh, see, yeah, strong fellow. The little boop.
There is no muscle.
It's lean. He did what, like 3 hours straight rowing. There's some muscle there.
There is no muscle.
Ceiling sauce extra. Yeah, Gar. I was waiting for it. But I'll pay whoever's in charge of whatever group he's gathered, whoever I'm talking with. We'll do half up front and then half the half plus the whatever towards the ceiling we go. Once we assess our cost, I'll be back when I can manage it. But otherwise, Tim here is in our stead. So if you need anything,
Sounds good.
I'm just gonna pull one of the apprentices off the side. How much would a nicer sign like this would be? And I pull out my shoe repair sign.
How nice do you want it to be?
Withstanding the elements would be really nice. Some nice wood carving.
fucking cardboard sign.
I don't know. We could make you a really nice one on the side for, I don't know, 10 silver.
Sure.
All right. It'll be ready for you when it's ready for you.
I can't him the money.
He thinks.
Just staring. I mean, I guess it counts. They make like the little name decals on the back of ships and things like that.
Mhm.
Which, for the record, I will finally go into the back of our ship and see what the hell it says. If it says anything at all.
It does.
Okay.
I gotta find the name. You will know it says someone's name and then it's apostrophes pirate.
Yeah, we'll fix that later. For now, we'll tap that off. Everyone eating, dressed, goods gathered. If you can read this, you're selling too close. Just fucking bumper stickers back there.
See, what we gotta do is make it really big so that way you can see it from far away.
If you can read this, you're in fireball distance.
Yep. Yeah, we need to fix that.
It's been there the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, we got paperwork to that it's a salvage ship, so hasn't been a problem yet. But I mean, again, if everyone's eating ready to go, we'll meet up with this Jamie fella again. Go track down our missing magical item.
Yes. Taking care
Sounds
of
good to me.
some personal business.
So you're aware that you just paid a gold for a wooden sign, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just, not insulted that you didn't ask me.
That seems rude in my mind. No offense. I already effectively worked for you and her. So asking you to do something that is not a part of our current work seems rude.
Well, I mean, that's. I just walk away. A proud craftsman, just shit on. Though I'm officially no longer proficient with woodworking tools thanks to the changes.
Yeah.
But I used
Yeah.
to be.
That's just the canning tools where they matter. You
Yeah.
just need a.
And I've already
Piece of wood.
taken skilled, so I can't take it again.
I thought you could take skill more than once.
I don't know.
So are you guys heading to meet up with what's his face?
Jimmy
Jamie?
Aloysius.
That is right.
Well, that's part of his name. It's also Maria von August.
Von Augusta.
Oh. Okay.
But
But
I mean, if we happen, Tal, if you happen to see someone along the way, did just kind of drop about a third of my current holdings to get our little
You know I will.
all right, just point them out, and I'll be there to help.
yes, we're eventually going to make the whole town poorer.
Not the whole, just one here, one there, just enough.
We have
Just
pumped
enough.
that money back into the local economy.
We really have. I mean, we do more than most of the rich people do. We actually spend it.
That's fair.
Giving money back to the poor. And jobs.
We are creating a job infrastructure that was not here before. That's right. Tally and Took going for elected positions here soon.
Oh no. So yeah, on the way there, you do come across a couple people. If you want to go ahead and roll a sleight hand.
The full kit and caboodle, guidance, all that.
Yep.
How am I selling Cinderella Vega at? You have a D4.
You definitely get some stuff.
Does anyone in the party catch us?
Nope.
Perception check?
Yeah, roll perception.
I mean, I don't think no matter how high I roll, I don't think I can get you.
Because I think this is like the first time that we've done this with y'all actually present. We've always made it a point to go away and do it.
I know insight-wise, I know you're lying about who you are because of
Do
the
you?
natural 20 insight back in, like, session 3.
I was honest.
Well, you do not see it.
But I don't know much.
I was obfuscating, but I was honest.
Yes.
So, yeah, after your 30-minute walk, you make it to the guild hall. where Jamie is waiting outside for you.
Hmm.
Although he's kind of distracted talking to someone at the moment.
I swear, if he's trying to recruit more people, I'm gonna shank him.
I think he's going to look for his fellow.
He should be trying to find someone to send a message. Speaking of Graves, did you prepare that today, in case he doesn't find somebody?
Sure. I technically haven't chosen either way. So I can say yes.
Fair enough.
I just have to decide what to replace for my standard of the day.
Does it have a ritual casting or no?
Message?
Sending.
Sending. I don't think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so.
I've yet to touch a proper cleric in a while.
I also don't think clerics.
I don't
get
believe it is.
casting.
They do.
What? We're still one of the like 2 or 3 classes that get it by default?
Oh, I thought wizard and
And cleric.
yeah, I thought wizard
And
bard
maybe
got it.
druid.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Clerics
could be
and
wrong.
ritual cast, and I don't believe sending is ritual.
Okay.
It is not, from what I can tell.
Unfortunate.
That's fine.
But yeah, no, he seems to just be having a light conversation with someone. Just kind of telling them the stories of his last couple of adventures. Oh, friends! There you are.
Let's not get excited now. That's like super under the breath, but hey, good to see you, Mr. Jamie. A pleasure.
Spoken like someone who does work with people.
super,
Yeah.
super service industry voice there.
So you guys all together, you good to go? Get this mission started?
Oh yes. One moment, and Ulrich whistles, and Pyre comes.
You didn't just
galloping.
ride Pyre? This seems very inefficient.
Fair. He was probably riding him.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I actually know the person on this letter. They're not too far from here.
Wonderful.
He just kind of points in a direction, but he does not start going.
Did you manage to get hold of someone to pass missive along to your mates?
Yeah, and I got a reply. They're doing all right.
Okay. One worry out of the way.
Indeed.
Well, I guess we're heading, and I point the way he pointed.
Yep.
Do we have the name that was on said letter?
There was no name, but there is an address. And
I know the name. What name?
well, I'm saying out of character.
Yeah.
There's no name on it.
All right. I guess either follow or wait for an update. And give him a little salute, and off we go.
Yep, he follows.
Follow after.
And as you get to the place, it's actually a rather nice but small little, I don't want to say hut, but it's like a small little apartment building almost. A small house. That's a better way to put it. But there are curtains in the windows, and the door seems to be. I mean, you didn't check the door, but it's probably locked.
So this person in this house is supposed to have the magical item, or it's their magical item we're looking for?
This is the job poster.
Gotcha.
Which, by the way, Alexander.
Mhm.
We're going to be having you do a fair bit of the talking, so as the wizard and manager of the arcane, I feel this is kind of in your wheelhouse.
Sure.
And I'm gonna place a hand on his back, and there'll be a small pump of arcane magic as he gets a guidance for the next minute. You get a D4.
Cool.
Why does sound enthusiastic?
I
Look,
think
man.
D4.
It's a D4
not
on for what is potentially a charisma check for a wizard. All right. Rude.
So yeah,
Oops, I didn't mean to click that.
he's gone.
Hey, Alexander, you're gonna do the. Wow, I mean, I know shy people, but damn. It's what, 90 feet in a. Hey, Gar, you're up. But,
So yeah, the house is there.
Okay, so I walk forward and knock on the door.
tell everyone else to try and not look too scary. I'm aware we're walking with 2 metal lions now.
I'm
Flaming
also on fire.
horse. You're,
Yes.
Genasi's are Genasi's. I mean, you're not as on fire as, say, a demon.
Fair.
Now, whether or not they've seen a Genasi before.
Hello.
Should I leave my horse? Yeah, I'm just gonna tie off my horse here.
I mean,
You
I
would
think
probably be
prototype
less-
is at least going to sit outside, so right here's fine.
Leave some company. Always good.
Hello. Are you here for the job?
Yes, we
Yes.
are here for the job, my friend.
Alright, 1 minute. And there's a lot of noises of a door unlocked.
I just look at Talon like, yeah.
And slowly the door opens and it's very dark inside.
Hello.
Okay. May we come in?
Please, please, hurry.
Okay, step
There might be
inside.
people out there who are watching you.
I cast the light spell on my Can I cast it on my finger, or does that have to be on an object?
On an object.
I cast it
I
on.
put it at the
A
end of
copper,
my-
a pebble,
put it at the
yeah.
end of
an amulet.
You sure?
I'll cast it on Oryx.
There you go. Just
Glowy
pull it
here.
out. Hello.
Come in, come in.
Yes. I will walk in.
Yeah, I think we all walk in, don't we? Most of us, at least.
Depends on
Anyone
the
not walking in?
depends on the space available.
It's big enough for everyone.
Okay.
There's my
Yes, we were tasked with looking for your magic item.
Yeah, the moment everyone's in, the door closes back. Put out the
Okay.
light. Put out the light.
This is not my life to put out.
People from outside might see. Just put it.
Oh, just hang a cloth over it so it's at least dim. If you don't mind, not all of us can see so well in the dark. Comfort
It
is.
also does not help that I am kind of bright myself.
You're fine. You're not magic. So you see someone step out from the room, and it is a fairly tall lady with red hair and a red dress on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
I'll cut to the chase. An item of my family is currently being illegally held, and I need you to go get it
I'm sorry, illegally what?
held.
Okay.
It was buried with the wrong person, and I need it.
Who was it buried with? And who was it supposed to be buried with?
Supposed to be in my possession, and it was buried in the tomb of I don't know who.
I'm wondering if you're running a passive 17 oh wait, hold up. That's investigation. Oh, never mind. It's only 12 insight. I'll roll.
And what is this magic
What if
item?
this person is like,
Remember, you have a
Like,
D4 on this one.
trying to basically get something that's not theirs? They're basically lying,
Okay.
or just lying in general is good.
They're definitely not telling the whole truth at the very.
21. Hmm.
It's oh, sorry.
My friend, it would be most beneficial to us if we could learn the whole truth. I
Well-
sense with my magical sight that you are not telling us the whole truth.
Plink, plink.
I look. It's a crystal ball that is. It's been in my family for a long time, and it was buried with a friend of the family. I need it back.
What
Like,
does this crystal ball do?
it's a crystal ball.
That does not mean what it does.
Does it have divination magic on it? Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly what he said.
That
What is the-
no.
What exactly kind of divination magic? Because there's different divination spells that it could be.
It allows me to. It allows me to find answers of things. Find
Answers of the
in
past, answers of the present, or answers of the future.
all three.
It's her magic 8 ball.
It's very important to me.
There are some concerns about why you would let something like that go.
It was
Yeah, how
stolen
did
from
it
me.
come out? Oh,
I thought you said it was buried with a family friend.
Yes, they were borrowing it
Then how was it stolen?
because it wasn't supposed to be buried with them.
It was borrowed without returning. All right.
Exactly what he said.
is it standard crystal ball size, or is it of a different size?
She holds her hands out about 6 feet apart. Not feet, inches.
I was going to say 6 feet. Okay,
About 6 inches apart. It's like
you got
this
a big
big.
arm span. Oh, okay. Is it clear?
Yes. Well, it's clear when I'm using it. It'll be foggy if you try to use it.
Okay.
No one else will be able to get the full effects from it.
I
And
just
where is it?
smile.
So she pulls out a map with like sketches basically all over it, as it's clear she was trying to find this. There's a tomb here, and I need you to go into the tomb. It should be at the back where he's buried, and it should just be there next to it.
Next to what? I didn't hear a part.
Next to him.
Okay.
It shouldn't be buried with him. It shouldn't be buried next to him.
Do you know if the tomb, just in case the tomb is, or the grave site is marked, what's the name of the person that it will be buried in?
Give me 1 second. I have that written somewhere.
I do not like the thought of grave robbing.
It's that. Barmeadow.
This is not grave robbing. It is simply adventuring.
No, this is grave robbing.
If you can bring it back to me, I'll pay you the extra, second half of the pay. And we'll be good. If you don't bring it back, and I find out you went there and you stole, I will hire the most expensive adventurers I can to hunt you down and get it back from you.
I mean, it'd be really awkward for you to hire us to find us.
She looks at you actually terrified.
Nah, uh, if if this crystal ball is this important to you, how about you start from the beginning? Tell us how this series of events came to be. Uh, it might give us some more ease of mind searching it down for you.
You're asking a lot more questions than I was ready for. I just need it back.
Is the person that was buried that is buried near it is were they the one that didn't return the crystal ball that borrowed it didn't return it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Is that what she said?
That is what she said.
Gonna just tap Alex on the shoulder. This, I guess, maybe not actually in your wheelhouse. Mr. James, if I can see you outside for just a brief moment.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me. By all means, please keep gathering information. Uh, and Graves, if you join us outside real quick as well.
Yep.
And outside you go. The door is unlocked.
Okay. Very hush-like. Not sure if anyone else decided to come out with us. So long story short, what is your guild policy on what is effectively theft?
Well, officially it is not accepted. But, if I don't see it happen, and, we'll see what happens, but maybe I won't be looking that way.
Well, you're saying as long as we finish the job.
Pretty much.
Miss Graves, as our expert on the funerary rites, my goal here to make all of our employees.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm back. Not
Welcome
sure how
back.
much I missed, but I'm not in the outside conversation yet. Anyways, so
Welcome
continue.
back.
How you particularly feel about disturbing one's rest?
I don't know what their religion was. Personally, as long as you put things back the way you found it, so I guess we could. I could ask.
You're gonna ask Mr. Bermenos?
Whoever is underground.
Okay. That was actually the next thing on my list to ask you. Okay. I wanted to ask that not in the purview of our employer to be, but won't go back inside. We'll let them finish it up under the assumption that they accept it.
So back inside.
I'm trying to coax our clients into giving us some more information, very very calmly.
Don't puke.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very calm.
Yeah.
She
What
seemed
kind of
very-
information are you looking for?
like why why did this person have this item? What are we going to be getting into any resistance? Or have you talked to the guard? Have you talked to the grave? Have you talked to the graveyard keeper?
Well, it's out of town just slightly. It's technically on their land, so you wouldn't have to worry about guards. See, our families go back really far. We've been friends for a long time. They're a big fan. So the crypt is a little big, but it's fine.
Yes, but what about the crypt keeper, the person who maintains these graves, so they do not go into disrepair?
I mean, you can probably just ignore them. Don't talk to them. That's what I would do.
That's no, that seems like a bad idea. You're digging up their work spot.
Oh no, no, there's probably won't be any digging. Everything they have is well, not above ground, but they're not in a. Well, I mean, they are in a hole. It's a crypt, but
Is it like a what's the
Mausoleum?
word? A mausoleum? Are they in a mausoleum?
yeah, like that.
That would be good information to have. That means we do not actually go digging in someone's grave.
Yeah, no, I mean they have like little. It's not no digging. Don't worry. You probably won't even have to see a dead body.
They're like basically like little cubby holes for dead people.
Yeah, you're outside.
That is that is good information to have. That would be what that is. So we do not have more work than we initially thought. How about do we know this person's name so we could find them easier?
It's in chat.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Barmenos.
Barmenos. Thank you. Thank you. Um, is there anything we should know about this Barmenos that they had this item buried with them, and you obviously know of this. Why have you not gone and got it beforehand?
Look, I'm hiring other people, so I don't have to.
Yes, is this person deceased very recently?
No, they've been dead for about 30 years now.
Then how?
Start pacing outside.
The question I am
Put a hand on
kind
his
of going
shoulder,
back
just kind of
and
shaking my head
over and over again is why now?
on Oscar's shoulder. I mean,
Ulrich.
I need it. I need it now, and that's why now.
Are you
That
going
does-
to ask this of every employer? Why are you hiring me? Why don't you just do it yourself?
No, I'm going to ask this because of your grave robbing.
It's not robbing. It's taking back what's mine.
Guys, let's get rolling. Well, we got daylight.
He gives a slight bow to the employer, and like we will be back with your items soon enough.
Okay, thank you. Please close the door on your way out, and yeah,
Wasn't there a payment up front?
you already got it.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when we got the job, we got the bag of gold.
Alright, I missed that.
I haven't divvied it out yet.
So thank you. Just come back with the crystal. Don't steal it, please.
Oh no, Gar.
I will hire bounty hunters.
I'll give you my card later.
Net squirrels.
As net, it must have dropped at some point.
Oh.
Squirrels
she
are the
said-
bane of the internet. Didn't you know?
What?
Nothing.
So she starts just ushering you guys all out. And the moment the last of you is out, just you hear the locks going back up on the door.
I have concerns.
We
Okay.
all do.
Well, that was well done. Yeah, had I known a gravesite was involved, I would have had our cleric take the foreground there. My apologies, Alexander, to put you out of place.
Oh, no worries. I think I did rather well.
You did. Well, well, well. The employee review paper will reflect. But please tell me y'all grabbed the map from her.
I grabbed the map on the way out.
She basically stuffed it into your hands. So.
Like, so long story
Unfortunately,
short, we're going to have Miss Graves here talk to Mr. I believe y'all had her catch the name was Barmenos,
Yes, Barmenos.
and we'll suss out what's what from there. Any other personal displeasure aside, this is a job. So if you are not looking to get your cut, you're welcome to see to your day. I just kind of look around at
Oh, what
everyone.
one must resort to remain an adventurer.
And who knows?
I mean, you could go get a real job.
Yeah, pay like
I did-
5 silver a month.
I do not necessarily approve, but at the very least, maybe we'll get the full story as we progress.
I mean, I would like you to take a look. I mean, I know myself. I don't know about you, Mister Austriel, but
I would like to
a
have
magic
a look
crystal
at it.
ball that she insists
Oh, yeah.
only she can suss out the full use of has me intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
And I will note she didn't give us a deadline, so I smile at Jamie.
I didn't hear a deadline. She said soon and quickly, but never actually said a deadline. So
Yeah.
I mean, that said, if you are feeling uncomfortable with this, you can go camp out and guard. I believe they were looking for a pet sitter. You know, go hang out with Fluffy for a day. What's the worst that could happen?
As much as I dislike the grave robbing, this I do not wish to leave you to this odd quest.
Because it's 10 gold an hour, and apparently rates high enough for was that silver level adventurers. Just saying.
Yeah. I was in the middle of typing that up.
I'm sure it's fine.
Now that said, I did sort of. Is there anything specific anyone wants to note that they are not capable of doing that we might expect them to be? Like anyone got rid of any of their signature dues? I think almost like half of us are all prep casters.
Mine would be a next day kind of preparations. So I am currently good with what I have.
I mean, I do apologize to Miss Graves for having to get rid of Sendin or get Sendin.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm not. Honestly, yeah, I just got rid of it. I got rid of something that I hopefully won't need.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Then I guess glance at this map here. I mean, Australia, it's in her hand, so lead the way.
How far away is it?
It is not far. Like, if you leave out of the south part, you'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
Like, if you're looking at the south part of town, it's basically right around there.
Are we?
Okay.
Is that where we're at right now?
You're at about there.
Where's there?
Like here-ish.
Ping.
About middle. Okay.
We're center in town.
All right. So along the way, probably not another bump. You know, don't want to get in trouble. But if you see someone, let me know. But keep my eyes out for notable clothier shops, like dressmakers, tailors. No offense to all cobblers, fashionable. Just things like visually keep track of and learn the fashion of this city as we go through.
I mean, none taken. You're very. If you need a repair, I'm your man. Though it seems like you and the missus here enjoy a much more expensive line of clothes.
Ah.
And I don't wear shoes.
That
I
doesn't-
mean,
that-
if my
that doesn't
sandal
mean we
falls
should
apart,
fix
I'll
them.
let me know, Leah, so I can get.
I was about to say that I feel the I don't wear shoes is the biggest slap in the face to a cobbler. I don't even wear shoes.
That is a shame. We should absolutely get you a pair of shoes. Do you not? Is it not a little hard when you get the rocks in your feet?
I know you get special
If you
cat
step in something you
shoes.
wish not to.
Special cat shoes. you get made.
My paws are tough from being on the desert sand for many.
Oh, just wait till we go into the swamp for like a week.
Also, the grass feels nice.
Actually, I have a couple pairs of shoes you can work on for me if you want.
Well, that is perfectly fine. Once we are back on the ship, I have a door. I have a flat rate.
He's getting a sign made.
Yes,
Oh, signs are nice.
I enjoy the work because it is honest labor, and people always use them.
Okay, so we don't need to be throwing shade with the honest labor things. All right, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I do an honest day's work.
I
Yep.
put my neck on the line for my job.
Well,
That's
yes.
honest.
nothing is more honest than death.
Everyone in the party just turned on the cobbler.
I don't know. Learning the truth has a lot of honesty to it as well.
That is more a philosophy than
Oh,
than
that's
truth,
his day job.
Seeking.
He's like, shoes don't lie to me.
They tell you much about the person by what they wear on their feet.
But yeah,
I think books tell you more about a person.
That is what someone think.
Gar, what is your cobbler needs by chance?
Scored?
Good answer?
He's typing.
He's typing. He may have.
Oh boy.
What was the question?
So what would your cobbler like? We're just kind of doing shoot the bullshit as we make our way to our destination. What kind of cobbler needs? Do you wear shoes?
Shoes. I don't even wear clothes.
You do wear a hat now.
The first time honest look at you, it's like,
Well,
correct.
Or did you not get your hat yet?
I didn't get a beard yet.
Oh right, you just
I was
ordered
gonna
it.
say-
That's right. Okay. Did you order that here, or did you order that back in Brennick?
It was in here.
Okay. Make sure we didn't like avoid.
Yeah, it was right over there. He points at a shop. Just walking through town.
Oh, nice. I'll keep that one in mind. Go ahead, Orc.
A cloak for him.
Why? So he can look like a hunchback?
DM, just out of curiosity, what are the two shops next to the wig shop that I'm getting my stuff from?
One is a general store and one is a shoe store.
Okay, I'm all right with this.
But Mr. Jamie,
Yeah.
while we walk and talk shop here, well, talk shoes mostly. What a pleasant conversation that always is. How long you been with this Ligon Adventuring Guild?
Oh, geez. 6 months?
6 months. That it?
Yeah, I just actually came into town not that long ago.
Huh. Whereabouts you hail from?
Not sure.
Blink, blink. Fair.
Last memory, or earliest memory I have is waking up on a
On a
What?
caravan.
Oh. That's about as far as I intend to pry.
Yeah.
That's said it in character.
Yeah.
Like, rough.
That could be worse.
Yeah. Could be a warforged.
That'd be horrible.
Racist much.
Mine was said with pity, thank you.
Maybe they're scared of technology.
I mean, they are technology, I guess, but
I don't think there's even any in town.
I mean, I haven't seen
Pretty rare.
I haven't seen much in my travels lately, so. But so yeah, 6 months. It's not a whole lot of not much more prying to do. Just kind of shoot the shit with everyone. Prod backstory. Wow.
Totally has
Like,
a very
Absolutely,
deep-
absolutely refusing to tell any of ours.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No,
I'm
kid.
legally not allowed to tell you more.
Because if I do, you're an accomplice.
This is concerning.
We've robbed 30 people in this conversation alone.
Ah. I should quite pay attention more.
you ask my backstory, he just goes on and on, like, as long as you let him about the intricacies of studying in a library. And I like how he was in a arcane temple studying, the greater mysteries of the world.
He seems to enjoy saying these things.
I mean, I'll let him ramble the whole way through, just so that it's one of those, like, if we travel in silence is always really annoying kind of thing. So it's like, yeah. That's, so you focused on that kind of that school of magic. Okay, cool.
For the sake of my questioning, what kind of school magic did you focus on?
Alexander.
That was Jamie asking you.
That was see here, what's the one that's arcane? What's my
Abjuration, transmutation,
trying to figure out the one. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Protection spells.
abjuration,
Abjuration.
like shield and such. Transmutation, you have a little stone that you like keep swapping over.
Oh,
Well, technically, I'm one of the. I'm in another book other than the main book, but I learned a lot of abjuration spells.
Oh, War Mage. War Magic.
War mage, that's what I am.
Okay,
oh, quite interesting.
so one of the fancy colleges. Ain't that nice? That wasn't character. For the record, wasn't character.
Of course, I did do some studying.
I learned it in
abroad,
high school.
So have you done much studying in like around this area?
I know, are we from this area? No, we came from across the sea. No, I came from across the sea. The ocean, I mean.
News to me. That's more another fucking person I gotta hurry up and generate content for. Thanks.
But the school goes here. Problem solved.
No, he said multiple, sir.
Here.
Uh-huh.
Good.
I've got a few. I've got a few
Yeah,
places in
that's
mind.
like all the lands I've studied in. I said I've studied abroad. I've studied with, like, not only just libraries, but also with the monks at monasteries to learn their rituals and things of that nature.
I push him
And-
into the river
But
I don't
and throw it
believe-
and just drop a giant rock on him.
they're a little too pious for me, so I left and studied in
Couldn't use
in the
it, so I can
forest.
bring this back.
Oh my god, he's absurd.
What was that?
I get it.
Yep.
What
Uh-huh.
happened?
Absurd. We'll link the video later if someone doesn't
Yeah.
do it in the background.
And then I was a hermit for a little bit.
But I think that's it coming up just out the way there.
Oh yes. It should be right up here. But as I was saying,
We're on work terms now. I don't get me wrong. I am actually invested in learning. I like to know as much as I can about the people around me.
So
With
the
this
first thing
smile.
that you notice, sorry to interrupt you.
You're right.
The first thing you notice is like suddenly it's like vacant house, and then a very, very large house that is in very poor repair.
Dally, the real estate here must be like super
Awful.
super cheap.
And you can clearly see, even just from the road, like in the back of the behind the biggest house, it's very clearly where the crypt is.
sorry, my headphones slipped back. What did you say?
We see the crypt.
Oh, okay, we see the crypt. Okay.
It's very well decorated. There's like angel statues. The grass here hasn't been mowed in who knows how long.
They have mowers?
Scythes.
Ah,
But long story short, I guess it's time for a marching order.
I will be rear guard. I assume Ulrich will be front as
Yeah.
tank.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of don't expect traps, but at the same time, traps.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think whoever's our roguey-ish person should be front. Check for sure.
roguey-ish.
How about our actual rogue?
I mean, I don't know this. I don't know what their class is.
But
Oh no, actual map.
Is it?
Yay, I like maps.
I thought it'd be fun to let you guys draw a map.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I think I need a bigger split space.
Wait.
Scorgan,
Yes.
get your drawing tools.
I don't know what I'm drawing.
Apparently a map, sir.
Let's see. So we need a crypt.
Oh, I got the layout of it. You can draw one all you want if you're just gonna draw one.
It just
might
won't
not
be
be accurate.
useful.
So yeah. What's your guys' plan now that you can see it's great?
Let me actually get back on that page there.
My character token's not on the page.
Let's get our marching order. I'll go. Guess I'm up there with Tally to assist.
Yeah, I will be again.
Oh, you're
front
gonna
guard.
follow behind Tally and I a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Your token's not on any of the pages.
What the hell?
Can you drag your token out, Jared?
Sure. And I will do the same for Frederick.
I don't have one for prototype yet.
Okay, so how people are dragging kind of their tokens everywhere. We're going up, down, the south, south.
So let's do. I get this way has the most space.
All right.
Frederick is actual rear guard.
Prototype will be hanging out. I don't have a token for him. It honestly didn't even dawn on me to get one. Yeah, who's the like white and or the tan picture?
Graves.
That's Graves. Okay. Let me make sure the stream actually has our tokens. It looks, yeah, that works.
At the back.
But I'm in full assist mode for Malala.
Hammer's out. Shield is out.
I'll pull Mage Hand out just so it's out and floating for the first net for like every minute. Pull it back out.
Alrighty.
Is there any of them among us that cannot see in the dark?
Raise my hand.
Once we get inside the tomb, I will cast a light again on Oryx Hammer.
Alrighty.
I was gonna use a hooded lantern, nice and dim. It's
If you like,
I don't mind the light. If you want to, in fact, if you want to just open the hood up, you want to cast it on here.
Oh yes, that sounds good. Instead I will cast it inside the lantern.
That way, when I close it, there we go. Dims it up a little.
Hey, hooded lantern without the fuel.
And I'll fully close that for now. I think we're in broad daylight approaching this too.
Yep.
Have we seen anyone at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Although as you get closer to it, the angel statues are in very poor repair. Again, they're like crumbling. The stairs going down look like they're crumbling.
I blink a few times just to be sure. I've heard
They
stories.
move closer.
Dun dun dun.
No, nothing happens.
Okay. Spotty, for the record, would be just shitting bricks right now.
I'm aware.
It sucked because I love the aesthetic of the weeping angel statues, but I could never use them because he would actual have anxiety. That's not fair. How wide is the entry? 2 said crypt.
It's about 10 feet across.
All right.
So we can stand in pairs if we want.
Yeah,
At
definitely.
least at the door.
For now, yeah. I'll have Prototype hang out back there with Frederick and Ostro. Something about clanking metal line doesn't really behoove stealthy entry.
My rear guard.
Give us like a few minutes head start. I think. I look at me like about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And and I'll follow behind her, ready to help.
So, as you make your way down, first of all, it goes down farther than you would expect. You're going downstairs for quite a while. If you had to guess, it's probably about 30 feet underground. And eventually, you start to hear humming. Rather loud humming from someone.
Like a person humming, or just a static sound of
Like a person humming.
It's the Kill Bill. I can't whistle right now.
Does it sound like it's getting closer or further? Or just maintain?
Yeah, as you go down further, it does get louder. And it's mostly echoing.
What do you want to do? Go after or avoid?
Guess avoid for now.
Okay. Does the paths split off at all once we're down here?
Eventually, you come to what is like a larger room, and you have two paths ahead of you. But the echoing is coming from your left, where it looks like a doorway was, but it seems to have collapsed in on itself. So you have straight ahead and to your right.
So we have the sort of the three options: 1, 2, and 3. Left, forward, and right.
Yes, and left is caved in.
And humming's coming from left?
Yes.
I mean, you sure you don't want to check it out? It could just be nobody. Could be someone like us, and I do mean like us. No, the other's going to be down here. We get too far ahead, they're gonna stumble in. Lord knows what's going to happen. Just a quick peek.
Yeah, quick peek.
I'll give that little hand squeeze with a guidance, and being the meat shield of the two, step forward to the left. Stealthily.
So, when you get closer to the rubble, you can see there are like individual small cracks that you can kind of see through where the door was. Not door, but passageway. And you can tell that the room on the other side is lit. But you can't see anyone inside there.
Oh, so it's actually a cave in. It's not just a door.
Yes.
Door's been like blasted through.
Yeah, it's a cave in.
Oh, okay. Well, that. How loose is this rubble? I don't want to take too long to because we only gave I think a 5-minute lead, so just kind of like quickly poke it, specifically with Mage Hand because it has that very light pressure.
Not very loose at all. It seems like it's somewhat recent, but it's been like this for maybe like a few months, and so it's kind of solidified in place.
Okay. Straight and see if it breaks back around. I'll put a copper piece like up on the wall so it'll catch the light. Cause then Gar's walking with a torch to signify this, this being the way we went.
Okay.
But the overall goal is to try and follow a path that might lead us to that chamber cautiously.
Are you leaving a trail of coppers? Is that what you're doing? Or are you just kind of scratching the wall with it?
I'm leaving one copper because we haven't come to another break yet, but I put a single copper so far. So just something to catch light.
I fully expect Gar to be like, ooh, piece of copper. Ooh, piece of copper.
Hey.
Ooh, piece of copper.
Whatever works.
And you said you're going straight?
Unless you feeling right. I mean, right is right, darling.
Right is right. Yeah, straight.
So as you go straight, it's another, 10-foot corridor. And what is your past perceptions?
Mine is 14.
18 for perception.
Jesus.
12.
Yeah.
That would have been. You're not down here yet.
My investigation's higher.
So
5,
you
10,
start
15,
hearing
20, 25.
clattering ahead of you. Gentle clattering, but it's clattering.
Went way too far with that.
On that note, back on the surface, it's been about 3 to 4 minutes.
I'd say we start heading down.
Alright.
You're a robot, Squirkin.
Am I?
It seems to be a little better now.
Just looking at my Discord all night, my connection is not.
To Discord specifically. 48 ping here.
Let me look here.
Because it could be an issue with this particular server. Everyone else good? I'm hovering at pretty decent ping.
I haven't had any big problems.
30 MS, so I'm alright.
Okay.
I'm at 3 green bars at least.
Well, see, my I'm not that bad. I'm hovering at like 60.
Yeah, it's not
You
bad
said
at all.
The
fine
thing
now.
is, I'm red all the time though. Still,
I'm
And
bumping
that's
back and
what's
forth between
like-
81 and 114.
well, as you guys head down, it's the same thing. It goes down pretty darn deep. The footing is surprisingly stable as you're going down, even for Frederick and you too, as you start getting closer down to the bottom, start to hear that. And
The
again,
humming?
when humming.
He's over the
what would I roll? Just
Thump. Thanks for Monty Python.
What were you asking, Scorgan?
Sorry, I had to do that.
Fine.
Scoring pop again. He's that's some at a roll. But would have to roll 2.
I hear talking like this.
Yeah, it's like he's having issues with his internet, Corwin. You've
Oh no, I'm just
You
letting him
suffered
know
it.
in case he hears. I know, I'm just letting him know in case he can't hear, in case he hears.
let's see here. We're gonna shift our server over to.
I should just shut up because I could hear. We could hear him until I start talking. So I started doing Monty Python.
Let's see if that helps any.
Are you better, Scorgan?
I mean, he may have done a full DC and he just hasn't dropped yet. I would assume he was asking to try and identify the humming.
Oh, he's not in
Hello,
120.
darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, so he's full dropped.
Oh, rip.
He'll be back somehow.
Well, as you guys get to the bottom, You see the same 3 doorways.
Do we see the copper?
I'm gonna assume, yeah. It's shiny and there's not much else shiny here.
I think they went that way.
Yeah, otherwise it would have taken the copper.
You don't know that.
Really.
Oh, there he is. There you go.
Copper seems a little low for you guys to take.
Exactly. Goal, get the hell out. You should be shocked that I had copper on me.
He seems resourceful type, and copper can be useful for other things than buying things.
Yeah, so could a pebble.
Pebbles aren't shiny. Or metal.
With enough magic, they can be both.
I was about to say,
So what you guys is playing?
Follow the way the copper's going.
Alright.
Like I would have been like 3 steps behind the front guard just to make sure, like, if
We would've
they
stabbed
got in
you.
trouble-
Yeah, because they said wait 3 minutes before.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
like, we're over here, like, just...
I
Do you
mean, I
smell
thought he was going to say
burning?
something when he said 5 minutes. He said wait 5 minutes. It's been 4 minutes. Okay, we'll continue. You don't want to wait next.
Yeah, concerning that we haven't heard anything. So I would be trying.
It means
as
we're doing our
best I
job.
can.
Yeah.
It
You
doesn't
can't hear him. Nobody can hear him.
concern.
It's okay. The party's just doing their job of messing up things.
Yeah, it's like... we're, like, doing the Scooby-Doo peek around the corner. There's, like... Took at the bottom, Tally there, like Ulrich for some fucking reason pokes around too. It's like, the fuck are you doing?
So
The fucking fire horse pops its head around after that.
Fire, no.
So as you guys follow the path, we're gonna swap back over real quick to the there you are, score again.
Maybe this is better. We'll find out.
Hopefully, I did shift us to a closer server region to you, so hopefully it helps.
It's not just Discord. I just literally lost connection for a good minute there.
Yeah,
Oh.
the squirrels are getting to you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I sent you all that way.
So you were asking about a roll score.
Yes. What I was trying to say was, what would you like me to roll to see if I can figure out what is being hummed? Like a song? Is it you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Recognize the humming.
Say just any of the intelligence check.
Give me a second. I'm having to reopen everything again.
Yep.
Also, is Jamie coming down with y'all?
He did,
Okay.
but he's staying in the back, just out of the way.
Good boy.
Should you really be talking to him like that?
I'm not there.
Fair.
And by his own admission, apparently we look a little too good for ourselves.
Here, I'll just do a straight in check.
Okay. So it's kind of like the humming when someone's just kind of idly humming a melody when they're in the middle of doing something. It's like if you ever seen someone like when they're at work and they just, absent mind. It's basically that.
Whistle while you work, except the humming remix.
Yeah. Other than that, it's not a specific tune or anything.
Okay.
It's O Fortuna.
Intimidating.
That would be actually like
Is it-
you enter a crypt and you hear O
I mean, it's always on
Fortuna.
Is it male or female?
It is
Type.
definitely female.
I'm
It's
concerned.
definitely female.
And judging by the sound of the voice, probably
Probably what?
an adult.
Hmm.
Probably an adult.
Yeah, real quick, skipping back to the couple who are going. As I said, you hear like what did I say, clattering? You hear clattering. It's not often, it's not very loud, but it's definitely there.
The same
Um,
direction from the humming, or different direction?
Different. And this is Took and Tally because they're ahead. Because they went straight and they left you guys a way of knowing, and you guys followed shortly after.
I'll drop another copper and does it sound? Just add a quick listen. Does it sound like tool work? Something I'd be familiar with, or is it just someone keeps dropping something, or like a coin hitting a table over and over kind of thing?
I guess a better way to put it is it's more like a tapping noise.
Okay.
And if you had to guess,
Is it the rolling of dice?
it kind of sounds like
It's
that.
a fucking group playing D&D in a goddamn crypt, guys. We're good. It's a bunch of fucking nerds. We win. Spoilers.
Why are you playing here of all places?
Look, dude, if I could rent out a mausoleum to play like a real like hardcore undead campaign in, you bet my ass I would. Exactly. I attack the darkness
Oh, jeez.
with magic missile.
Still one of my
Blowgun.
biggest regrets. I had that opportunity, but I didn't take it.
But just give Tally the nod and start creeping forward.
As you start, you have a light source with you.
Right now it's I got it about as dim as I can. I'd be using my artificer light source that only reaches out like the 5-foot square it's in, mainly to check for like tripwires and things like that.
And are you trying to move along quiet?
Painfully slowly to be quiet. Yes,
Okay.
we're burning up that 5-minute lead real quick.
Uh huh.
So you eventually do see another room. And the moment you get close enough to kind of see what's in there, the noises stop. Just suddenly, it is just done. And when you get close enough, again, to see what's in there, there are a surprisingly large amount of skulls in the room.
Oh, Leoric, I hardly knew ye.
You would say there's probably about 6 skulls that you can see pretty easily. Oh, and Tyler, with your past perception, one of them seems to be moving.
Comforting. Just normal skull business.
Oh, what is? Because I definitely missed it. What'd you see?
I point out the moving skull.
That's awkward. I'm guessing animated skeletons. If I was to be a betting man.
As it keeps moving, and it's just kind of just scattering, you notice spider-like legs.
Like it's time to back out.
What was it?
Time to back out.
I mean, we went slow enough that they should be catching up to us. I think we clear this out. I don't want this behind us, you know. I know. Look, we've managed to secure us a cleric. Maybe a little hand wave, a little wiggle waggle. That'd be fine. We'll make them.
And
We'll make them.
your party.
Hello.
Immediately doing the like waving to put the torch out and all this other shit.
That's gonna be a bit hard.
I point at the actual fucking torch, not you.
Look, my head's on fire. I am called Torch for a reason.
It doesn't even give off like a foot of light.
It really doesn't.
Yes, but
The skittering is starting to come back.
Like,
And the sword's out of the
click.
sheath.
Do the like finger on the lip, like, come the fuck, really, 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 really.
Nod. Nod.
Where's Graves?
Over here.
You're up.
Okay. And with that, roll initiative because one of the skulls jumps up and starts dashing towards you.
Okay.
Here's
Oh.
what's
What's the size of the chamber?
Good question. Let me check. About 30 feet from where you are. About 15 feet.
Okay. So 15 feet by 30 feet?
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that would be it. Just a matter of getting it in the right placement. Is it like so? Because you said it was a 10-foot haul, then we ran into it? Something like that?
Turn it sideways.
Okay.
It'd be coming out from... Yeah.
Like so?
Oh, that is amazing, though. That creature.
Oh, and you said there's a 10 by 10 hallway. 1 second. I actually can't adjust that anymore. Interesting. Because we can't currently fit. But I guess that's our tunnel.
Scorgan, you can see the picture in Discord. You'll see how it's dashing.
It's got little spider legs. It's adorable.
I mean, I wouldn't call it adorable, but I
It's
also
adorable.
wouldn't call it particularly scary either.
It's adorable.
Quite
Yeah, see
honest.
on your face.
So I guess.
Kinda like
What would it?
this, I would
Let me
assume.
make see if I got this correct. Would it be more like? Let's see here.
Oh, why'd I get moved from the initiative?
We'll do the intersection back over here. And then
What you say?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would it be more like that? Because it's 10-foot haul, and is it 15 going one way, 15 going the other way?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's about perfect.
Did you mean to remove me from the initiative?
So we'd
You're
be
in it
here.
on mine.
That might be him
I'm
from the
sorry?
other. That might be him from the other page.
Okay, well, I'll delete that.
Oh,
Try and re-roll it.
I'm gonna say Tally. I'm about to move it back up for everyone. Apparently, I missed all but this one.
Oh, and that's good, because that's exactly what my initiative's supposed to be from last time.
Alrighty.
There we go.
+5 initiative for class feature.
So that's cutting
But roll
off
a
some
nine
of the
early.
some of the quote staircase, but there you go.
Here we go. I'd be like fairly close to the front.
Scutters, that's funny. Skull, spiders, scutters. It's a good one, Scorgan.
Well, I guess I should have said leaped towards you. Leapt towards you.
It's coming to eat me. That's all we need to know, guys.
Did you already roll your initiative?
I have
Yeah.
not. I was busy fixing the map.
Yep.
I don't even see a mouth.
It's kind of hard to see, but it's where the teeth would be. You can kind of see its thing.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Looks like Gar should actually go first. Yeah, Gar.
Huzzah! Do not worry. Science will
Okay.
save us. No, it won't.
All right, Gar. You see these spider skulls start jumping up into action, and they are all heading for Took and Tally.
I think I was here.
You'd be the middle, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, something like that. It's all right. Don't worry. I'll get ready, guys. He draws his couple arrows out of
Oh fuck.
his thing, and he coats them with a liquid.
Oh, those are terrifying.
That's my action for the turn.
Okay.
It's
So,
okay. I moved my token a square forward because I would be next to Gar at the moment.
okay. Tally, the one in front of you, actually jumps up and tries to bite at your face specifically.
Why?
It's a face hugger. Face scudder.
Nine versus AC.
I'd be pissed. Spent hours working on that armor.
You actually got one more against Tally, and then two versus Took.
Understood.
Actually, just one against Took.
I mean, if they're small size, they can occupy the same square, can't they?
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay, more spiders.
You're welcome.
AC 15. You remember that part where I'm a ranged fighter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember that part where I'm melee?
Yeah.
Good news, Tally. You can make an opportunity attack against one.
Gardar finally gets to attack!
I didn't actually put the name in here, and I apologize.
My heart.
I will fix that. I was about to. Then spider.
You hit.
Hit. Yeah.
Hit. You stab at the spider.
Attack. Attack. Actually, don't know.
And Took, you're gonna take
That hit, yeah.
that much damage, and I need to read this real quick.
6.
Yeah, okay, so it jumps up, it bites at you, and it actually wraps around your, and it is on there pretty securely.
Turn around. I got ya.
Austrio.
Okay. So I can see the little buggers all over the place, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to firebolt one.
Okay.
Give me a space and I can go golfing.
That will definitely hit.
Or
That will actually kill one. Which one were you shooting at? Sorry, I should have asked that
probably,
first.
probably this one.
Okay.
And then I will say, Frederick, sick 'em as my bonus action. And now it goes. Well,
How does Frederick work?
Goes at the end of our
Basically-
niche.
goes at the end of my turn.
Oh, okay.
One, two,
Like a ranger, but
4,
competent.
6,
Whoa.
7, 8. He charges into that square as his movement. Sorry, Ulrich. But Frederick and a Frederick. He is going to attempt to bite this one.
Okay.
I think that's the one that's on my face.
It is on your arm.
Oh, on my arm. Oh, yeah. No, I'll happily hold it out for the lion. Like, fuck it. Those grow back, right?
Oh shoot.
I think I hit it.
I mean, with the right spell to do.
How does Frederick attack?
He just reaches up and bites at it.
Perfectly bites it right off of.
For
It's clean.
14 force damage.
Oh, it's crushed.
It just shakes its head.
Or it's the prototype, like, you better not let me down.
Good boy, Frederick.
See, he's living up to his namesake already.
Yeah, you're right.
And that is that is all of me done.
He could do like dick all from here on. He's done his part.
Yep.
Oh, it's worth noting when these die, they make a loud, horrifying screeching. Exactly.
Nice
Oh,
rendition.
wonderful, wonderful.
You're welcome. Anything to annoy the roommate.
Alexander.
Oh, what? Okay. Okay, I want to look across the room at these creatures and try to think if I've heard any stories about them or anything about them in books, and try to see if I can recognize what these are and any special abilities that they have.
Okay.
So would that be Arcana? Actually, it's probably religion, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be really.
26.
You know, these are spider skulls. Specifically, their whole thing is they are like spiders that live inside of us.
That's what I was
And
thinking.
they launch and they try and get new skulls to live in, specifically by eating people's heads.
Don't let it eat your head.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'll cast a firebolt at. No.
Okie dokie.
12 to hit for 6 fire damage.
That will actually miss.
Okay. So the firebolt goes flying through the room and hits a wall in the corner, I guess. Yeah, it's my turn. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ulrich.
All right, seeing these things jump out, he is going to charge forward, try to make his way past Tally, get here, slam his hammer onto the ground, and cast turn undead.
Okay. Okay, one moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in 30 feet? Oh, cool.
Currently, my uh, save DC is 14, I believe. Yes, 14.
One second. I gotta go into GM. So when you're in the room, you can kind of tell there are kind of like stone coffins around the room.
Oh, everything in here is undead, isn't it? I'm saying that as player. It, you don't have to answer me.
Well, looking at the map,
On a plus note,
they aren't undead.
yeah. So they're not turned.
What in the hell?
Spiders. They're spiders.
Oh god!
They're disputers.
Like, we wait till he's in that room, can't turn around, and like, have fun with that.
Anything else for you, Ulrich?
Ineffectually hold my. You know what? I have a bonus action. I will cast magic weapon to give myself a bit of an advantage later on.
Man, now I wish I would have taken fireball. I mean, you're
Alrighty.
fire, dude. You'd be fine.
That's what I've said in the other campaign.
So,
And you've only killed a mule, an elk.
Twice.
The same milk.
Yeah.
Took.
Oh shit, I see your turn. Bonus action to, because I believe I gotta use that to make prototype move forward on his quote turn. So that's my bonus action. I'm going to stagger back, hoping that the hard corner protects me from the skidder. 5, 10, 15, 20. Shit. No, you know what? We're just actually going to go behind Tally. And we'll action Fluckduck. We're gonna action guidance on Tally.
Alrighty. Anything else for you?
Keep in mind that doesn't affect. Yeah, that's it for me. Then prototype's gonna move whatever the hell its movement is. I swear.
40.
40. Oh dear God.
From
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it comes and takes my square. And it will try to hard corner attack the spooter. Where the hell's it? Where's my defender at, Jera? There it is.
Yeah.
Found it.
Found it.
Found it. Like I know I added it in here. Like where's it
Yeah.
at? Might of the where's skill, athletics, attack, still defender attack.
Yeah.
Action.
I
There
will
it
point
is.
out that it does not add the Might of the Master thing.
It does not.
No.
So
So it should be +5 to attack. Or that works too.
oh,
they're
yeah.
still defenders.
Good metal doggies.
So that would be
Lions.
10.
I think I'm going to be pummeled to the point where I don't know the difference.
Yeah, I'm about to stab you and correct you.
To that one right there.
All right, it is not looking happy. And on that note, Gar. Graves, I mean.
Graves.
My
That
turn
took
order
so
did.
long that my phone timed
Wouldn't it
out
be
for a
Tally?
Tally!
I got a 4, so
Sorry about that. My turn order was all messed up.
Oh.
That's my excuse.
Is the Steel Defender like a medium creature?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just gonna move out of the corner to strike at the one above Frederick. Oh, goodness. I renamed it, now I can't find it. There.
Sneaky Gardar. I like it.
That will hit. And it is murdered by guard.
I am Gardar.
You hear it echoing in your head. Don't know if it's actually there or not, but you heard it.
Every time you swing the sword, it's a little voice chip inside the sword.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Anything else for you, Tally?
I'm a nice
Unless I can sleight a hand, though, no.
You can try. There's nothing to sleight of hand, though. Except for allies.
No, I got nothing. That's it.
Okie dokie. Now, Grave.
y'all just move a little bit. I'm gonna do a blast off on Tally and Alex.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Level 1 blast.
Alright.
Okay.
And the info will pop up in
Are you sure you want to cast Bless on me? I mean, I am a wizard. And I have more buffs than attacks.
I don't know, you look kind of fragile to me.
Well, Bless adds to my attack roll, right?
Adds to
Yeah.
a bunch of things.
But your
Okay.
fireball counts for your attack roll.
Okay. I won't turn it down.
Alrighty. Anything else for you, Graves?
That's all I got.
Gar.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of things in the way for me to shoot it with an arrow. Instead, he, with his free hand, he reaches into his pack and he pulls out a small round device and is prepared to throw it when he sees more of these things.
Okay. Speaking of more of these things, hey, Gar, you see more of these things.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw. How high is the ceilings in this place?
Oh,
About,
dear God.
about 20 feet.
Oh, okay, so I've got enough room to be able to toss this over their heads. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he just like steps up just in case he like drops it, and he's just going to try and huck it over the front of him here. Try and land like we'll go for this square.
Okay.
So everything around it in a 5-foot square. So those 5 need to make DC 15 deck saves or take this damage.
Oh, jeez.
Max damage on that bomb. That one must have had a little bit of extra in it.
A little bit extra juice.
Yeah.
So, does that hit
No,
me or the constructs?
No.
nope.
Okay.
It would
just
just
making
hit.
sure.
Them.
Okay.
That hit every single one. They all failed. They're still alive, but they all failed.
After it explodes, he yells, "Look out!"
After it
That's it.
explodes.
After it explodes.
Oh, my ears.
All right.
Because he's a turtle, he's slow.
So against Frederick.
AC 15.
Okay, so you get hit with one of them. I just all did them to myself because it's like a
Yeah.
usually.
That's fine.
But yeah, 22. So you can get hit with that, and
Austriel's gonna snap his fingers and say, "Frederick, defend." He's going to make one of the attacks against, like the attack from this one attacking Ulrich, have disadvantage.
oh,
That's a thing we can do.
It is. It's its reaction.
Oh, shit.
oh, that actually matters.
Hey, a prototype! Defend the other one!
Okay.
They just shimmy.
Yeah, I guess I'll prototype will defend from that one. Like, just like batting around the corner. They're like, no! Bad! Bad!
Well, it doesn't. Yours doesn't stop. But
Mine does.
good news, Ulrich, is you do not have 3 spiders latched to your face.
Oh, that would be very bad.
You have 2.
That's less bad, but not as good as I would like.
This is the Frederick. And he has a spider latched to his face. I don't know if it matters, but Frederick is blind right now. And that is to Ulrich, and you are currently blind.
Right, you need to input health. Oh god!
Can you still click yourself under it?
Yes.
One for each eye.
Okay.
Your skulls!
They're spiders.
And Austria.
Frederick, turn around. He's going to turn around, and I'm going to try to shoot that one off his face.
Okay. You hit it.
For 8 fire damage.
And it falls off Frederick's face.
He is no longer blind.
He is no longer blind.
Frederick, finish it. He is going to swipe at that one.
Okay.
That was my bonus action.
And it dies. Alexander.
Okay, I'm gonna cast level 2 magic missile,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast a missile at 4 different ones. Whichever one, the 4 ones that look like they've been damaged the most but are still alive.
Okay. That would be these 4. Why is it that color? These 4.
So 3 damage, 2 damage, 4 damage, and 4 damage.
All right, and you actually kill one
Kill one what?
with each shot.
Oh, cool. Kill 4 of them. Nice.
You killed 4 of them.
Alright. Pow, 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 pow. Alright, that's my turn. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ulrich, you are blind and you have angry spiders on your face. They're covering your eyes.
Looking at my things right now.
No graves, no pluck. That sounds awful.
We just think you have beautiful eyes and would like to have them.
You have beautiful eyes.
I
Give
do
them
have.
to me.
I do have this. Oh God. I'm panicking a bit. So I'm gonna go with burning hands. Please. I didn't type any of it in. Damn it. Oh well. I have the card for it right here though.
Where are you
as-
aiming your burning hand?
At my face.
I mean, here's a fire genasi. You might resist it or something. I don't know.
I like this.
I'm for this.
Stop.
Okay.
talking.
Yeah.
The hand is right in front of your face.
Just
So
like
it just takes all of it.
under the chin, just like both hands.
Oh, so it points up.
Yeah.
Everyone just staring.
They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
He's
Well,
essentially
the
Ghost
good-
Rider at this point.
Good news is they're currently latched to your face. So they auto fail.
All right, so they take 3d6 fire damage.
Well, I should say, are you going to make the save?
I will try.
Because if you make the save, they're going to make the save because they're connected to your face.
Yeah, if you avoid it, they avoid it.
Ah, god damn it. Well, I'm taking this as well, unfortunately, but I have because fire genasi, fire resistant. Wonderful. 3d6. That's a good number. 13. So 6 damage to myself and 13 damage to them.
You cleanse your face of spiders.
Oh.
Blink, blink.
Wouldn't it be 8 damage to yourself if you have fire resistance?
7.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have
it's
7?
half.
That's a weird number.
No, it's
Weird.
half.
We've been rounding
It's half.
round down.
Oh, it's half. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought resistance was like -5 or something.
No,
Okay.
it's half. Vulnerability is
What the
double.
hell am I? What the hell am I thinking? Where it's -5?
In
Fourth
previous
edition, maybe?
editions, it's been like
I mean, total cover gives +5 AC. Maybe that.
So
Not total,
So-
like 3/4 cover.
I
For
think it
what
might be
it's
4th
worth,
edition.
that was pretty fucking metal.
Yeah, but that was my thought.
Took. Oh, sorry, Ulrich. Do you have anything else to do?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I gotta wait till prototype's out of the way. can't quite. He looks fine. Yeah, no, we're just gonna have a prototype kind of shove in between Ulrich and Frederick to get here. And Smacka to Smacka. When do we get Arcane Jolt? What am I thinking of? Arcane Jolt. That's the thing we get, right? Jera, you play this subclass.
Arcane Jolt we get at later level.
Okay, it's not a thing yet. Good enough. Click. So it's plus one more on top of this, because apparently it's not, according to Jared, not adding it correctly. So 19 to hit for 1d8 plus 2 to the southern one, so only 3 damage. Or is it also, is Might of Master affect that?
I don't think it does.
Falling numbers increased by 1. Proficiency increased. Defender skill and saving throw bonuses. The bonus to hit and damage of its attack.
Oh.
So you get 4 damage.
Alrighty.
Um,
It is still left.
that's me done. I don't want to pull the gun out to try and shoot these small creatures.
It is
I
worth
mean,
noting.
plus we are in a
The
tomb
bomb
and
already
or
made a whole
everything.
lot of noise,
Oh, did it?
and they screech every time they die.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, and they screeched extra loud from the flames. Tally.
Gonna flip over Frederick and attack the one by him. Whoa.
Yeah, no, you completely murder its face.
And my bonus action will be to scratch Frederick.
He nuzzles into the pets.
Oh.
Prototype is right there. Just saying.
If I had 2 bonus actions, I'd scritch both.
Okay.
Graves.
There's one left, not on phone.
One left.
It's not attached to anybody.
Nope, not currently. It's looking at Ulrich, and it looks pretty hungry, though.
It's not technically a fire. It's more like a holy light, but everybody else is burning him. So I'll do a sacred flame on the last fighter. Check my distance. Okay, it's 60.
Is it half?
Nope. Because it's a cantrip.
Your flame misses. It's kind of tiny. It's kind of creepy and wiggling around.
Shake my fist at it.
It shakes a fist back at you.
And
It's not its fist.
Anything else for you?
I'll step back a little bit.
Alrighty.
Go to cow.
Go.
Well,
It's getting to be 1 o'clock here. I might have to call it here.
Yep, we're calling it right after
Yeah.
this.
Okay. Just making sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stepping into the room, Gar is going to try and shoot it with his bow.
Okay.
$13 to hit.
That actually hits.
So, 7 piercing damage and 4 poison if it fails a 15 con save.
It fails and it dies. Poison kills it, not the dart. That's kind of funny. Bleh. That one doesn't scream, it just goes bleh.
Just panting, scorch marks on my face. I may have panicked there.
I walk by, pat him on the shoulder. Good improvisation.
That looks really bad. Like, your whole face is, like, burnt.
Then I begin casting mending on
Doesn't always
Frederick.
look that way.
Cast mending on what?
Frederick.
Oh.
Alright. Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.
And that is
Sleep well.
where we'll be calling it.
Alrighty, going off stream in 3, 2, 1.
Ah!